we all go through this, but unfortunately, what unfortunately, the most common coping mechanism with closure that
Hmm.
most of us employ is switching. Um, and switching is this
Switching.
weird thing we do, right? So if a
Can I know
relationship
more about
ends,
switching? That's the first
yeah,
time I'm hearing
yeah.
about it.
So if a relationship ends, it's easier to just jump into the next one. The difficult part
Oh,
is
okay, that's what you mean.
self-reflection. The difficult part is opening up a dialogue with yourself and
Yeah,
trying to understand what's causing you pain.
yeah.
And I think as people, we always gravitate towards the easier solution. Nothing right or wrong about it. That's just the way it is.
But
Um,
that's why you see so many people having like rebound relationships, as you call
mhm,
them,
mhm,
and get out of those relationships really quickly. It's very rare
yeah,
for like someone to actually be with that person after you've like gotten out of
yeah,
one and gotten into a relationship really quickly. Like stay with them for
correct,
a very long time
correct.
because
And
it
it,
usually is an impulse decision.
uh-huh,
If I'm
yeah.
not wrong, at least.
No, you're right. It's an impulse decision, and there's a lot of irony here because closure implies a deep need arising from within you to understand the way things are. And the
Yeah.
most natural thing to do is to try and understand them. But for some reason, um, we hate being alone with our own thoughts. We hate being alone in our heads. And if you look at
Yeah.
life as a whole,
That's
if you try
definitely
to analyze it from a macro perspective, we're just always running away from ourselves. And ask yourself, when was the last time that you just sat and did nothing?
I think it's kind of happening right now, dude. It's in a way happening right now
Yeah,
because you're kind of forced to do that.
you're kind of, yeah,
I'm
you're like,
sorry. I'm
we're
sorry for
holding.
this bad joke, but it is the thing.
I mean, that's the whole thing, right? We hate being alone, hate
Yeah.
uh, having a self dialogue, and no matter how simple and straightforward this sounds, but the only way to really go through any kind of mental or physical pain that you're having because of
Hmm.
something ending in your life is really sitting and interrogating yourself, is sort of becoming your own safe space. It's
And
something that,
yeah, it can be like it can take place in any way you want, right? Like if you want to
yeah,
be with yourself and someone who really like, I really like my alone time. When I get it, I really like to just sit, play guitar for me because I like playing guitar,
uh-huh,
and I want that's one of my safe spaces and comfortable zones. So I like to
hmm,
do that. Either I'll do that, I'll be listening to music, or just playing a game or something like that. But it's just like alone with my thoughts, alone with
yeah,
my head. And it kind of helps me just keep a level head about different things, because if something does really get to me, and it's not like things don't get to me, right? Things can get, anything can get to anyone, to be honest.
yeah,
Like you never know what's going to hit you at what point. And it can be the smallest of things, like just a small passing comment by someone, or just a
hmm,
small like thing you read about and you kind of related it to yourself, and it
hmm,
just happened to hit you in a way you did not expect it to. And it just having that alone time is so important. Even though, like as we said in the first podcast, internalizing is good, but you need to speak out as well. But equally important is the other factor, that you need to know what you are facing, and
yeah,
before you can even go and talk to people. You also kind of need to be aware about something is going on with you, right? What's in your head, and this might be that, right? Like uh, what has affected you and why has it affected you. And once you start understanding the nerve of it, you can start going and talking about it, trying to clear it up with people who you are close to. And yeah, I guess closure can help in different ways, but
hmm.
that's one way of getting it.
Correct. And that's really, that's really how we understand closure. Maybe you have a different take on it.
Yeah.
Maybe you think that humans need closure for a different reason, and we'd love to learn if you could
Yeah.
share it with us, and
Oh,
if
we'd
you could
love to
share
know
it
your thoughts about
with
it.
the
Yeah.
entire community, because it's just perspective from each one of us pooled
Yeah.
together that's going to make clarity better. But that's how we look at closure.